Bonnie's tonight. Unfortunately, we just First half was okay. I mean, we got lucky. We were tied at halftime, 35 all, because we only made one 3-pointer in the whole. In the whole first half, and we made one in the second. Yeah, so our 3-point shooting was not on tonight for sure. And then that's a lot of teams. I feel like they gotta shoot threes more because it's now a big part of the game now. Back then, it wasn't that as huge. Now 3-point is just like the main course. But this is not the NBA. They gotta remember that. This is college basketball. It doesn't matter what points. It doesn't matter what it is. You just got to go out there and just give it your all. But yeah, St. Joe's been long overdue for this one. They finally beat us. First time in God, it's 11 times of the charm. So they weren't. St. Joe's finally beats us the first time in 7 years. And it was we won the last 10 meetings till the night. So yeah, it was long overdue for St. Joe's, but just not happy to be a Bonnie's fan tonight. Just frustrating that first half. That second half especially. That's what killed us tonight. That's why we lost. That's why we lost to St. Joe's. We were looking sloppy. We kept missing shot for shot, especially the late stretch when we needed to come back in desperation mode. We were just missing them. All right, Spears Sports Network is going to be joining us in a little bit. So, yeah, that's the other thing about tonight's show. He'll be our special guest tonight. So let's recap. Last week's college basketball Saturday, starting with the first two matches that I picked last week. So Instagram went undefeated last week in his picks for the first time this year in college basketball, like Saturday picks. I actually did really good, I gotta say. I actually did really well. 5 for 5. That's pretty impressive. Let's start with that recap of the first game. The Tennessee Texas A&M went down to the wire. It was a great game to watch, and Tennessee prevailed, like I called it. I said Tennessee was the more physical. I said Tennessee was the more physical team, and hey, there he is, man of the hour. Spears Bills Talk is joining us, folks. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, tough one for the Bonnies tonight.
Yeah, I was going to watch the game, but I didn't have access to it.
Yeah. It was pretty. I'll say. We were so bad from 3-point range tonight.
At least, at least, at least I cracked open a root beer and I instigated your make tonight.
Oh hell yeah! I actually had 2 Corona beers. I had 2 beers during the Bonnies game before on the air.
How do you think about my new plaque up here?
Oh, that looks amazing. That was one of our Super Bowl teams.
I'm excited for Monday night. Not Monday night, March 1st.
Oh yeah.
Who do you have winning?
For was it the pay-per-view or was it baseball?
The wrestling thing.
Oh yeah. That's the big event on Saturday night, other than college basketball.
You could probably guess who I have winning, right?
You got John Cena?
Yeah.
So do I.
And I just thought this earlier. Why can't John Cena be a wide receiver for a quarterback?
Good question.
Because you can't see me.
Oh! I get the joke. But yeah, it was great last week for college basketball Saturday. Of course, Tennessee won. I actually went 5 for 5 in my college basketball Saturday picks. Didn't lose at all last week.
I'm getting excited for March Madness.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Bonnies might not make it, but my other team might. Duke.
I'm going to root. I'm going to root for Duke for you.
I appreciate that.
But
yeah, Tennessee won last week. That was my first pick I got right.
Here's the thing about March Madness when I'm in school. During my study hall, I put on March Madness. Oh, I always do that.
That's what I kind of did too during my study halls too. I actually took a half day off from school, like from freshman year all the way to senior year. I skipped school just to watch March Madness on that first Friday of the year.
When, when does March Madness start?
It starts on the Tuesday after St. Patty's Day.
I I should put my new jersey. I should put a jersey on since I'm on Instagram match, right?
Oh yeah, I thought I got my Bonnie shirt on. That's right.
I'll be right back.
No, but last week I picked Tennessee, and I got that one right over Texas. Now the other top 10 matchup I got right was Iowa State and Houston. I said Houston was going to win, and they sure did. Another good win for Houston, and that happened. And then the 4 o'clock game. This is the game I attended last week, the Bonnie's Duquesne game, the homecoming game. Bonnie's got the win. It was a good day for NCAA and Nick being at the Raleigh Center when they beat Duquesne. So I was a 3-0 at that point. And then Duke just obliterated Illinois, scoring 110 points on Saturday night. 4-0. And then my final pick I got right was Alabama beating Kentucky. So Instagram Mick had a great weekend of college basketball Saturday picks.
And who do you have winning the championship?
Oh, my Duke Blue Devils. They're just like an NBA team right now. They look like.
Did I tell you that I have a new girlfriend?
Oh, that's right. How's that working out so far?
It's doing good.
That's good.
And how's it? What's your opinion? What's your opinion about college students getting paid for sports?
I mean, I got mixed emotions on this one, but I think it's not right, because they feel like the coaches got to make the players happy paying them. You lose more players that way.
Here's the jersey I have on.
Oh, the legendary Cole Beasley.
What college did he play for?
I think he played for SMU, I think.
And it is my other guys in March Madness, Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ohio State's kind of in the mix. I think they're in. I think they're on the bubble though.
And somehow the Yankees scored a touchdown today.
Oh yeah, that's right. In the spring training game.
And how do you think the Yankees are going to perform this season?
Same as usual. Championship contender. No matter who's on the roster.
It's gonna be a long season, especially with my teacher. She's not a Yankees fan.
Oh, who is she then? Who's your fan of?
Could you guess?
Boston.
Yep, she's a Red Sox fan.
Well, they did get a good acquisition by getting Alex Bregman from the Astros. So Red Sox infield might be dangerous this year.
And who do you winning the division?
I still think Yankees win, but barely. It's gonna be tighter this year. It's gonna be a 3-team race. It's gonna be the Yankees, the Orioles, and the Red Sox.
I went to my nephew's house. When they moved in, on the ceiling of my nephew's bedroom, it had the Baltimore baseball team up in the
the Orioles.
ceiling.
Oh no, that's even just as bad as the Red Sox.
And that's what I did with his toy Nerf gun.
What'd you do?
I did this.
Nice. All right, let's get into our wrestling picks for the Saturday. This event will be coming across the border in Toronto. Our neighbors up north this will be in the Blue Jays Stadium. This event will be in. So starting with the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match, this is an unsanctioned match. This is personal. These two have had a lot of beef on TV lately. But I gotta go Kevin Owens. He's a more dangerous competitor in that match.
Who is he going against?
He's going against his former best friend, Sami Zayn.
Oh.
That's got to be tough. That's very personal. I definitely got to go Kevin Owens.
I have to agree.
Yeah, Kevin Owens right now. He's just dangerous. He's taking out. He's taking out the champ, the current champ at one point for a few months. That's what he does. He try to do. He's unhinged. He's on a warpath right now.
I have John Cena winning the whole thing.
Oh, I agree. I got Cena. I got Cena win the men's elimination chamber because this is his final year in WWE. This is his farewell tour. I gotta go with John Cena in this match.
Who else is wrestling that day?
You also got Tiffany Stratton teaming up with WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus, who is from Toronto, so they're going against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. I'm going with Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus cannot lose in Toronto. She cannot lose in her hometown. And she's a legend in this business.
Is John Cena also famous with Nickelodeon?
Oh, yeah. He's hosted the Kids' Choice Awards, too.
And this will be my first WrestleMania I'm going to watch.
Oh, absolutely. It's gonna be a blast. I'm telling you, it's the road to WrestleMania. WrestleMania will be here before you know it on Easter.
And who do you think John Cena is like in the NFL?
I think he's a Patriots fan because he's from Massachusetts.
Ew, not the Patriots.
Yep, he's like all the Massachusetts teams. He's from Boston area. Yeah, I can't believe Cena's a Patriots fan. But I'm not surprised. He's from Massachusetts. And my final pick is Liv Morgan winning the women's elimination chamber match. I don't know why. I think she's gonna win because I don't know. I just think she's a wild card in this one. I think she wants to get back at Rhea Ripley. She wants that title back.
And does the new law, the Trump sign, does that impact WWE too?
Oh, the Trump sign?
Yeah.
Nah, because Trump's always been friends with WWE. He's always been associated with them.
This summer, over the next couple of months, Peter, new fines have
the most. Sorry about that.
Nah, Trump's always had a great relationship with WWE. I mean, Trump Plaza hosted the 4th and 5th WrestleMania back in the 80s.
And who can Trump beat in WWE?
Easily Vince McMahon, because they had a rivalry in the early 2000s.
Did you know which president was a wrestler before?
Was it Lincoln?
Yeah.
Yep. Other than Trump, I've always been a Lincoln lover for sure.
I got a couple of the NFL free agents on my computer.
Oh yeah, that's right. It gets around that time.
So here's the first free agent, T. Higgins. Where do you see him going to?
Honestly, I think he'll stay with Cincinnati because Cincinnati ain't gonna give up.
I have him either staying with Cincinnati or the Patriots.
That sounds about right because Patriots do need a receiver.
If he really wants to win, he should come over too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That'd be another great weapon for Josh Allen too. That's another team that's interested in T. Higgins.
The next one is Javon Holland.
He's been great too, Javon Holland.
Did you see what he said? Did you see what he said about the Dolphins?
What'd he say?
He said the Dolphins would never win.
He's not wrong at all. He's 100% correct on that one.
Ooh, here's another big one. Chris Godwin.
Ooh, Chris, that's a big one. That's right, because I think it's gonna be a tough one. Either he stays in Tampa or he goes to another team. But I think he'll stay in Tampa.
I think he's going to go to the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots make more sense for sure. Because they're not gonna afford both Evans and Godwin.
Imagine Drake May and Chris Godwin.
That's something that would really help Drake May out. Other than just going to the youngest, unexperienced receivers.
Let's see who else we have. Amari Cooper.
Buffalo's got to try everything they can to keep this man. We found a way to keep Shakir. We got to find a way to keep Cooper in Buffalo.
You might not like it where I'm saying that might be going to.
Where's he going?
To the Arizona Cardinals.
For Kyler Murray, that's good. That'd be huge for him.
Kyler Murray. Ooh, Justin Reed.
Justin Reed. Ooh. That's right. He's a Chief. That's right.
I have been going to I want to say the Ravens.
That's a good one.
What about you?
I like that one. But I'd say New Orleans. So just a weird trade like that. That's what I could see. Some bizarre trade to take him to a bad or worse team.
Is
that what you think?
Yeah. Where do you think he's going to?
Oh, Justin Reed, or is it the next guy?
Where do you see Rasul Douglas going to?
I think he returns to Green Bay.
Where was he when we traded for him?
He was in the Packers. I think he comes back to Green Bay. Reunites his old team.
Ooh, Justin. Now we're at quarterbacks.
Oh, this is where it gets good.
Justin Field.
I think he's the guy for Pittsburgh for now.
And you know where a rumor is he might be going to?
Where's Justin Fields think of going to?
The Jets.
That's what I've been hearing. I'm also hearing that Shedeur Sanders might get drafted by them.
Here are a couple more quarterbacks. Sam Darnold.
Darnold, he's got to find a way to stay in the Vikings. Because the year he had with them, I think Vikings got to find a way to keep him.
Wait, I have him going to the Vikings.
Yeah, I like that. That's the franchise quarterback for now.
Ooh, Zach Wilson.
He's gonna be a backup somewhere. He just doesn't have a future left.
You think should he go to Buffalo?
Absolutely not. I would not want him in Buffalo.
What
Running back?
Is there any running backs you would like? Speaking of running backs, how do you think about Cook wanting $15 million?
Oh man. I mean, I get it. He wants to be paid more, but come on. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'm just trying to get Josh a contract too, and we just extended Shakir. We just gotta find a more fair deal to keep him. James Cook has got to stay in Buffalo. Try to make him happy, Bills. Even if it's not 15 minutes, just try to make the guy happy.
Ooh, here's a running back free agency. Aaron Jones.
That's right. He signed a one-year deal with the Vikings last year. He's a free agent.
I think he's going to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh actually is a good destination. But I could see him playing for the Raiders. The Raiders do need a running back.
Remain Mustard.
I'd probably say. I would say probably Carolina, maybe.
I could see that. Ooh, Najee Harris.
Najee Harris. He might be gone.
I think he might be going to the Saints.
Saints actually would make sense. They need a running back. The backup Kamara. That would be a good compliment for him.
Ty Johnson is a free agent.
God, he was so good for the Bills last year. I mean, he had a great season. I hope they find a way to keep him in Buffalo. Have him with James Cook and Ray Davis.
Should the Bills resign him?
Absolutely. Especially he's so dangerous in the passing game.
Wide receivers.
Oh, this is a big position too in the free agency.
Stephon Diggs.
Don't let him come back to Buffalo. Don't make that mistake. Keep him out of Buffalo.
I think he's going to Cowboys.
Yeah, just be with his brother. Absolutely. That makes sense. The Cowboys make sense.
As long as he doesn't go to the 4 teams.
As long as he doesn't go to Kansas City, that's one, I'm thinking.
In Buffalo.
2, yep.
Dolphins.
Oh, absolutely no. Don't let him come there.
And could you imagine Tyler Sports if this went to Miami?
Oh, God. He's blazing about it big time. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's either. That's right. He's going to be big.
You think should the Bills sign Keenan Allen?
I'd say maybe. Depending on how we do with other receivers.
Could you imagine Allen to Allen?
That would be such a storyline. That would be such a great receiving quarterback combo, Allen to Allen. I would love to hear that.
And I know that Hines Allen is staying with the Jaguars, but can you imagine Josh Allen, Keenan Allen, Hines Allen?
Oh my God, that's true.
And what do you think? What would Buffalo be like?
Buffalo, like Allen. That's your name, Buffalo Allentown.
And what would Tyler Sports be like?
Like, stop glazing on Allen. You guys don't want a Super Bowl.
What else is a big position?
I think defense. Let's go defense now.
Hey, here's some edge rushers.
Oh, that's a big position this offseason.
And Von Miller might be one of them.
Yeah, that's right. We might get rid of Von Miller. I think he returns to his original team. He returns to the Broncos for one more run with them.
I think Von Miller might go to the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, because he's from Texas. That's right. He's a Texas native.
Here's one of them, Khalil Mack.
Oh, this is a guy I would love to have in Buffalo because he played for UB, played for the college football team in Buffalo. And we passed on him in that draft a decade ago.
And one more. The Bills need free safety, right?
That's a big position.
Here's the three free safety. Ooh, here's three free safeties. Number 1, Justin Simmons.
Simmons? Oh yeah, that's right. Broncos, yeah.
Where do you see him going?
I mean, I hate to say this. Chiefs. That's where I think his destination will be.
Where?
Kansas City.
Ooh, dang it.
I just hate to say it, but I think people find a way to get him.
The next one is Javon Hollins.
That's right. He wants to leave Miami.
Who would want to stay in Miami?
Yeah, who wouldn't? Because there's the failure and the poor management by the front office.
Hey, Javon Hollins.
Come to Buffalo.
Well, imagine Tyler Sports.
Oh God, he is gonna flip if that happens.
Here's another one. Can you guess?
Oh, who was it?
Jordan Poyer.
I love Jordan Poyer, but I think he's at the end of his career. I think he should just retire as a Bill.
The only program here's the one program I have with Jordan Poyer. He signed with a Division 2 programs with Jordan Poyer. I have number one. He signed with a division opponent.
That's a fact.
And what he did to Keon Coleman.
Oh yeah. But I think he just retire before the season starts. Just sign a one-day contract with the Bills.
I agree, and we might as well look at strong safeties.
That's me. That's right. Safety position to be big.
And who do you want to be our strong safety starter?
Oh man. I would like to say Taylor Rapp.
Wait, I thought Jordan Poyer was a strong safety, not free safety.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The Poyer would be good if he stays healthy.
Ooh. What about Jordan Fuller?
Fuller, oof. I'd probably say Detroit.
Our defense wasn't that great this year.
No. Other than our offense struggling at times in the championship game, in the AFC championship game, I think our defense is the biggest reason why we lost too.
And you know what I would do if our defense doesn't learn to tackle?
Yeah.
If our defense don't learn to tackle,
Put you out in the field.
Thank you for having me on today, dear Mick.
Anytime, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. It was fun.
It definitely was for sure. Good to have you on the theater, Mick.
Thank you. Let's go Bills and go Yankees.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
All right. That was good having him on. But now let's get into our college basketball picks, because I did talk about our WWE ones. The Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn one. You know, the unsanctioned fight. Kevin Owens, I for sure is going to win. Kevin Owens, that man. He's just having an issue with Cody Rhodes, having an issue with Sami Zayn. So, yeah, I like KO in this one over Sami Zayn. So, yeah, that's why I like the unsanctioned match. Of course, the Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus tag team match against Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae. I said Tiffany Stratton was going to, and Trish Stratus will win because it's in Toronto. Yeah, it's in Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, and it's Trish Stratus' hometown. So, you know, they want her to win with Tiffany Stratton. And the women's elimination chamber match, you got the competitors, you know, in there. You got Liv Morgan, you got Bianca Belair, Roxanne Perez, Naomi, you know, Alexa Bliss, the returning Alexa Bliss, and Bayley. So, but I gotta go with Liv Morgan because I think Bianca's gonna finally have problems with Naomi. Because my theory is, I think the Jade Cargill tech, I think Bianca's behind it. Because usually I would say Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, but I think they're innocent. I think Bianca's behind it because she wants to put herself ahead of both Naomi and her. So I think they're going to have some problems. Jade Cargill gets involved. Liv Morgan wins the match. That's why I see it going. And the main event, of course, the men's elimination chamber match. Of course, the winner goes to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. You got John Cena, of course. You got CM Punk. You got Cody Rhodes. I mean, yeah, Cody Rhodes. They got Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins and CM Punk have beef in real life. Those two hate each other with a passion, so keep an eye on that. You got Logan Paul, the loudmouth internet sensation, and he's turned. I mean, he's surprised to turn out to be a really good wrestler. He's really great performer. He really just knows how to show it out there on that ring. He backs it up in the ring. I tell you that. He maybe cocky, but he just backs it up in that ring. He's very talented. You got him. You got Drew McIntyre, who's still just his temper's gotten still worse and worse each time. He still won't get over. He just wants that moment. He wants to finally have a championship moment in wrestling. He had that moment for 5 minutes because of CM Punk. Those two been fighting too. And Damian Priest. You got in there. So yeah, those are the competitors in that one. I think CM Punk and Seth Rollins, the vendetta is going to get the best of all of them. Roman Reigns gets involved, and John Cena wins. That's my theory. That's why I have Cena win that. But now let's get into our college basketball Saturday. This Saturday will be the first day of March, so I expect some craziness, some really great games on Saturday in college basketball. It's that time of year. So before we get into those picks, let's talk about the Sabres. Sabres had a great start this second half season. Of course, I'm not happy the way Canada winning the 4H face, especially because their crowd booing our national anthem. I mean, but thing is, they're still a good team in hockey in the day. But still, that's why I wanted USA to win more because all the political stuff. But also because it's that rivalry. USA Canada always competitive. Canada's always had a number in these tournaments with NHL players. They've had her in these international tournaments, whether it's Olympics, whether it's 4H face-off, whether it's the World Cup of Hockey. I mean, they've had our number. They once again winning the first 4H face-off in overtime. Connor McDavid, probably one of the greatest goal scorers in this era, in this generation. I mean, in the old generation, the generation before him is definitely Sidney Crosby. But now this current generation of players, this younger with McDavid, he's the greatest goal scorer. He's the new Crosby for sure. That's the reason why Canada won. So tip their hats off to them. I'm not happy about it, but tip their hats off to Connor McDavid. But yeah, Sabres. They start out first game back from the 4H faceoff break in 2 weeks. They score 8 goals, five of them in the opening period. I was like, where has this been all year? Where's all this offense been all year for the Sabres? Like, they need to show up a lot more like this. They won 8-2 Saturday, and then last night down 2-0. We thought, the same old Sabres. They win one, and they lose one. They fucking scored 3 straight goals in the third period. Sabres had a third period miracle in one. So Sabres off to a good start in the second period. I think Sabres still have a chance to make the playoffs still. I think they're still battling. They're still playing their best. I think they're playing their best right now. Around this time, usually March and April, they always play at their best. They have to wait till the last few months of the season just to try to get in the playoffs. But yeah, that's what I like. I think the Sabres still have a chance to the playoffs. I think they'll end the drought maybe if they keep playing like this. Because right now they're playing really good. So they got Carolina tomorrow. But yeah, it's a good way to start the second half of the season. But now let's get into our picks finally. Starting Saturday, of course, at noon, this week college game day this week comes to Gainesville for the Florida Texas A&M game. So it'll be a swamp. But yeah, start at noon on the CW network. It is Syracuse at Virginia Tech. This is in Blacksburg. Virginia Tech came so close to pulling off the upset over number 19 Louisville last night. Syracuse, they've had their struggles a lot this year. And of course, they lost to Carolina. I thought Syracuse was going to beat Carolina tonight, but they're playing a lot better, I'd say. But as always, Instagram mixing it with the Hokies. I'm going Virginia Tech because they were so close last night against Louisville. They got momentum. They're going to win this time. They're going to beat Syracuse. Give me the Hokies all day. Fuck Syracuse. And of course, this old Big East rivalry: Seton Hall and St. John's. Seton Hall, this is the worst I've seen Seton Hall play in a long time. But the thing is, they just beat UConn this year. And they made it interesting at Xavier this past Sunday. I watched the Seton Hall team, so I've watched them a little bit. And St. John's just clobbered UConn, this past Sunday as well. So yeah. But at the end of the day, St. John's is going to win this one. It's not going to be close. That one will not be close. That St. John's is going to clobber Seton Hall. So I got St. John's. Rick Pitino's had a great job. And he's definitely, I think now, you guys would say John Sherry, or Bruce Pearl, but this guy's your coach of the year. Rick Pitino, he's turned this program around. So yeah, but this of course another top 10 match will be added in our picks. Alabama and Tennessee, 4:00 on ESPN. Of course, that St. John's Seton Hall one will be 2:00 on CBS. But this one is a huge matchup. Top 10, Tennessee and Alabama, both top 10 teams. This is a very tough one to pick. I had trouble because I've seen both these teams a lot this year. But I can't help saying this. I'm going to go with Alabama this week. Usually I pick Tennessee, but I like Bama on this one for some reason. This could be a very close game, but I like the Tide in this one. 7 o'clock on the AC Network. My Duke Blue Devils will be in action to take on Florida State. This could be the last time we play Florida State, under Leonard Hamilton, because Leonard Hamilton will be stepping down, following the conclusion of the season. So yeah, Leonard Hamilton. I hope you enjoy retirement, man. You've had a hell of a run in Florida State, I gotta say. I mean, doesn't matter about how many championships you won. You just the class you had. This is the culture you brought, winning culture, but also just a class act as a human being. You're you're just a very class act, very classy. So yeah. I mean, yes, we know Florida State's gonna give it their all for Leonard Hamilton in this one, especially. But I'm gonna still go with Duke, but it's not gonna be a blowout this time. I keep saying it, but this time it will not be a blowout. This is March. Duke will not blow out Florida State. They'll barely eke out this one. Leonard Hamilton, they know those the Florida State want to compete. They want to try to win for Leonard Hamilton, but Duke will win somehow. So give me the Blue Devils. The 9 o'clock on ESPN, Iowa State and Arizona. This was an instant classic last time these two met. This one, Arizona had that half-court shot, made the half-court shot to go to overtime. Caleb Whoop had that, and then they went on a huge tear in overtime. So this is such a great rematch. But this time, I'm going to go with Iowa State. Iowa State is going to beat Arizona this time. They're going to get redemption because this is not in Arizona. This is in Iowa State. So give me the Cyclones in this one. And to cap off the After Dark game, the 11 o'clock game, Gonzaga at San Francisco, 11 o'clock on ESPN. I mean, Gonzaga's not been the same. Last time we talked about Gonzaga, I picked St. Mary's, and St. Mary's beat them, like I said, But this time, I'm going with Gonzaga. Gonzaga will still find a way to get in the tournament. So give me the Zags. I got them beat San Francisco. It's not going to be close. Gonzaga by a lot. Well, thank you all for tuning on to Spear Mick. Thank you. I want to give a shout out again to Spears Sports Network for joining as special guest on my show. Next week, I will still do a show, but I'll be in Florida, though, so I'll find a way to make sure I'll do Insecure Mick while I'm in Florida, or so I'll make sure I'll do a show while I'm in Florida. So thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy your college basketball weekend. I'll see you all next week.